Alright, so we're going to play the main riff of the song, which is the most difficult. It's this sort of bend and long pull that starts on the 3rd string 2nd fret. Starts like this. So that's what we're going to look at here. So that's the most difficult part of the song. So if you listen to the original recording, finding the timing there is going to be a little bit tricky. There's a few combinations that I can present to you to kind of alleviate pushing through that. But the first 3 notes in this lick are going to be like this. With your index finger, or if you have a pick, you can identify the 2nd fret, 3rd string. Right? You're gonna pluck that with your index finger or with a pick, and you're going to play that once, and you're gonna let that ring and then bend upward like that. That's your first note. Then you're gonna pull off. For that 2nd note, you're going to pull off, and then you're going to resolve on the 4th string 2nd fret. And those are the 3 notes. So that's a little bit difficult of a note to do, but that's what he's doing in the original recording, right? Okay, so that's the makeup of the bending lick there. So after he does that, he does this sort of flick on the strings based on like an E shape, although he's fingering the E, but he's playing the top string open and the bottom strings open. He's sort of like flicking these individual notes, and he's also creating this sort of percussive stance integrated into the riff. Alright, so I'm going to explain what he's doing there. So the first 3 notes were like this. 1, 2, 3. Alright, and the next 4 notes are going to be like this. You're going to play, right after you play that 3rd note, you're going to play the top string open once, and you're going to take your middle finger or index finger, and you're going to pluck the 1st and 2nd strings open very briskly. 1, 2, right? And you do that twice. So the top string open, then the bottom 2 strings open, then you do it again. So in all there's 4 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the palm of your hand is sort of dictating this percussive element. You're kind of dead palming, palm muting there. So when you have the 2 together, it will sound like this. Alright, it's a little bit difficult to integrate the 2. Now this lick is is something R.L Burnside can do with ease, and something that I can't do that easily. So there's ways to get around it. You can do sort of like a double pull off. Kind of a combination pull off on the 2nd fret, 4th string. You know what I mean? But for somehow R.L Burnside does it in one shot. But that's the opening riff and the main riff throughout the song. And I'm going to go really slow. So from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's something that you can play along with the original recording, because it's going to take some effort to do that. Alright, so he starts off with that riff, and it's the predominant riff played throughout the song. Alright, and then he goes into the lyrics. So this is the second part. If you look at the middle of the page, I have it laid out there. And he loosely comes into it when he starts singing the words, yeah, tame, tame by the one thing that made me sing the blues. Alright, so this part that says, yeah, tain't but the one thing, he's still continuing with this rhythm with flicking the top string open and the bottom strings open. Doing that 6 times. So he'll say, like, he'll start with that rhythm. So this portion of the song, which I'm going to play here, it sounds like this. Yeah, tain, tain but the one thing. This is the part that I'm going to explain. The first 6 notes there will just be a continuation of this top string open followed by the bottom strings open. You play that 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And at the end of that, he starts singing the song. So these first 6 notes will be like this. And leading up to it, he'll be like this. Yeah, tame, tame but the one thing. Alright? And I'm going to go explain when he plays this rig. This is how he sort of ends that lyric in the beginning. So the first 6 notes will be like this. Yeah, taint. He follows this lick right after that. These first 6 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the next 3 notes will sound like this. And it's, again, it's sort of condensing what we learned in this first part of the riff. You're finding the 2nd fret, 3rd string, then playing a pull off open for that next note, and then you're resolving on the 4th string, 2nd fret. So in all, you have 9 notes, and it'll be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then he incorporates the lyrics in there, and it's loosely played. It's hard to get the timing of the lyrics. So he plays it really loosely. And I'll try to get to that part. Yeah, tame, tame but the one thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. but the one thing. It's very easy. You get the combination of 9 notes there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, taint, but the one thing. Alright? So that part is played very loosely. Then when he gets into the next portion, then you're ringing out the notes in the E blues scale, and that's what we're going to look at here. So stay tuned, we're going to take a little break.